AI is changing the way all of us search for information. It's changing the way we make purchase decisions. And it's even changing the way we run our businesses. But AI is not just about technology implementation. Probably even more important is thinking about the people and the change management side of artificial intelligence.
As a VP of AI and ML, I know that sometimes AI can feel like it has a little bit of the casino house advantage over the humans. And today we're going to talk about how humans and AI can come together a little bit more like winning that proverbial jackpot. We're going to do that through 4 personas: a consumer who's shopping for a vehicle, a salesperson who's trying to close leads and deals, a repair tech who's trying to repair cars, and an inventory manager making acquisition and pricing decisions.
So let's start with the consumer persona. We'll take Sarah, who's now shopping for her next SUV. Just 3 years ago, she would have done a traditional internet search, starting with Google, clicking on links, reading reviews, filtering on the results. Today, she's starting with generative search. That means she's using ChatGPT, Google Gemini, or any other AI tool of her choice in order to do the research for her. That means that your dealership needs to think about new strategies for remaining visible in ways that's compatible with these AI technologies. The key here is that consumers, they already know what they want by the time they're reaching out to you. At this point, what they need is timely, relevant, and personalized interactions with your dealership in order to get the outcomes they want as quickly as possible.
Suppose Sarah's lead comes in at 10 p.m. on a Tuesday. VinSolutions' virtual assistant is always awake. So it is ready to start working right then, capturing her preferences, her trade-in deals, populating her information so she never has to repeat herself, and it can even respond by setting up an appointment for her to look for that car. That 24/7 on time extends beyond VinSolutions and CRM into Xtime, KBB ICO, and Viato.
With AI-powered tools like Cox Automotive's Deal Central or Predictive Insights with generative AI, you can meet those consumer expectations. That means by the time your BDC agent is reaching out to Sarah on the next morning, they already know which vehicles she wants, what's her trade-in, what's her budget. And on the flip side, Sarah doesn't have to re-enter her contact information. She doesn't have to repeat her financing preferences. The AI can handle the data, the insights, recommendations, and automate mundane tasks. That frees up your sales team to do the things that are uniquely human. Use their judgment, have empathy, build trust, and ultimately close the deal. That's a great example of using AI to augment your people.
Next, we'll talk about Ron. He's the service lane tech with a few years of experience. A car comes in with its check engine light on. What would Ron do in a normal day? He'd check the diagnostic codes, probably consult a manual, maybe even ask a more experienced tech what to do. But with AI, we can analyze all of those diagnostic codes against millions of service cases just like that. So Ron is still applying his expertise. He's still verifying the tech, and he's still fixing the car, but he's acting with confidence and speed beyond his years due to the power of data and intelligence.
With tools like Xtime's virtual technician assistant, that frees up your technician to spend more time turning the wrench and can also improve OEM warranty claims outcomes. I really believe that over the next few years, we're going to start to see AI making its way across the service operation, doing things like predicting when a vehicle needs servicing before it has an issue, and also optimizing parts inventory so that when the vehicle shows up in the service bay, your technician is ready to fix it right then and there.
Now let's talk about Josh, your inventory manager, who's making pretty high-stakes daily decisions, trying to figure out what to acquire, what to pay for that, how to price it on the lot, how long it should stay there, should it go back to wholesale. With Viato's Profit Time, we give him a whole intelligence layer to support his job, whether that's real-time demand by zip code, predicting what vehicles likely to sell in that market, or even optimizing price that balances margin and turn rate. He has the entire history of our data at his disposal to help him make intelligent decisions. Profit Time does not stop there. It streamlines and automates tasks, and Josh can stay focused on selling and turning cars. This is another example of AI superpowering your own employees and augmenting their experience to help you get more revenue.
So let's bring this all together. I really want to summarize 3 key takeaways. First, AI is not some futuristic thing. It's now. It's an opportunity for you to use right now. Second, the people side of things is probably even more important than technology. So make sure to invest in both technology and your people. And finally, start today. You can start small, but you need to start today because the gap between the early adopters and the late adopters is growing very quickly.
Customers have expectations now about seamless experiences, like we talked about, not repeating themselves or always on AI agents. They're experiencing that in other parts of their lives, and they're going to start expecting that in every other part of their transactions. Your teams want easier tools. They probably have looked around at ChatGPT and wondered how that can help them in their day. And so the pressure is on to provide those things. If you're just starting out or that sounds daunting and you want to close that gap, we recommend you just think about one workflow while you're at NADA, maybe one thing that you can automate and start as soon as possible. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you very much.